So welcome back. So if you remember back to the first Node.js application I built with you guys, I made something called a server.js file. But they just called it index.js, but it's pretty much the same idea with the server.js file. So let's have a look at the index.js file and just see what's in here. First, they're requiring a lot of different libraries here. Now I'll focus on the ones we know right now, and then we'll move to the other ones when we need them. We use Express, Mongoose, body parser, and then some configuration files, some routing files, and this is where we actually start Express, just like we did in our server.js. We add some promises, I'll get back to that later, and then we connect here to the Mongo database, right? And when we've connected, we kind of set up some body parsers so it understands JSON. We also add some routes here, saying if you hit a slash, just use the routes. We'll get back to the routes later as well. And then it starts listening on this port right here. So that's pretty much all you have to do. Now your application is running just like with the server.js that we used earlier. Now the routes, how are they set up? Well, that's actually a file in the same directory here, and let's just open it because it's not that complex. Routes is actually using Express's router setup to create a new route that can then define specific routes. So when we use the customer route, right, when we do /customer, it'll just redirect you to this customer router file, and in there all the get, post, put, delete, all the different methods are defined, and I'll show you that in the next lesson. The same one with the movie, and then if you just say slash, then you'll just get into this that just returns a simple message like the one you saw in the beginning, which was just welcome to REST API, Yeoman API. So that should be all for this lesson. Next lesson we'll try and dive into the first model of this setup. See you next time.